Hi and welcome back to AstroPix. Thanks for joining me today. What we're going to be looking at today is how you can use Stellarium alongside NINA to frame your targets. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hi and welcome back to the channel. Before we actually get going with the framing assistant using Stellarium and NINA, you're going to want to make sure that Stellarium is correctly configured in NINA. And to do that, you simply go down to Options, go to Equipment, and down here on the bottom right hand corner you've got all your different planetarium software. Like I said, we're using Stellarium today. And what you want to make note of is this port number here. So you have to make sure that that is the correct port that is also in Stellarium. So I'm going to open up Stellarium. You need to go down to the configuration window, and then you want to go down to remote control, click on configure, and here is your port number 8090. Also you want to make sure that the server enable is checked, and also you want to do it so it automatically enables when you start up Stellarium, otherwise you're going to have to come in every time. So let's just 8090, go into NINA 8090, so we both know they're correctly configured. So let's dive into the framing. Now that you've got the configuration set up for NINA and Stellarium to talk to each other, the rest of this should be quite straightforward. So let's do a search for a particular object, and I quite like M78. Zoom and touch. So in this frame you can see you've got a bit of the Barnard's loop and M78 nicely centered. So I'm going to click there. I'm going to open up NINA, and you go to the framing tab, and you click on this little icon here, and it says get coordinates from the planetarium. So we've already set up Stellarium. And there you have it. So the coordinates are correctly brought over, and that is almost an absolute replica of what we've got here in Stellarium. You can see M78 nice there, bit of Barnard's loop there, and also because I've got my camera correctly set up, I'm just going to change that because I've got my flattener on Stellarium, so I'm just going to quickly change the focal length to replicate it actually is in Stellarium. But there you can see that it's gone a little bit wider, and we got it nicely centered. Now what if you wanted to off center it a little bit or change your framing option? So go back into your planetarium software and just slightly change how you want it. Maybe you want more of Barnard's loop, or maybe you want M78 down off centered down in the bottom right corner. Click somewhere relatively in the center. Again, go back to NINA, drag those coordinates, and then in a couple of seconds time it should change the framing option here. There you go. So that is exact replica of what you've got in your planetarium software. So what else can we do? So let's search for something else. Or what actually, rather than search, it might just be that there's a particular part of the night sky you want to image that's not necessarily referenced, or you're just doing a little, like I do some evenings, just doing a little bit of a hunt around. You think, oh, that looks like an interesting part of the sky to image. I'm going to have a go at that. What have we got? Yeah, so, oh, there's something there. Let's have a zoom in. Okay, there's a bit of a dark nebula there. I fancy imaging that this evening. It's a moonless night. Let's see what we can get. So you drag over the coordinates. And there you have it. It will show you exactly what you're imaging. Got a couple of beautiful stars there in the frame. Now also you can move your framing option in here, so if you just keep an eye on the coordinates as you drag this particular frame around the software, you will see that the coordinates change, and right in the center of there is a tiny little dot. You can just make it out. You probably can't make it out on the video, but it's just there. But that is obviously what the coordinates are here. So once you're happy with where you're framing, and if you've got your telescope also connected to to NINA, you can click on Slew and Center, and this will send the coordinates to the mount, and the mount will plate solve to exactly what you've got here. So have some fun with that. See what images you can find. I find it really useful, really good fun to actually do some imaging of stuff you probably normally wouldn't have a look at or find coordinates for. But I hope you found the video useful, and I just want to wish you all clear skies, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching.